Yo, what's up folks? I'm going to show you how to create some new translations for Stardeus and how to update the existing ones. Let's go to settings, language. So now this new version has cog icon next to each language and can be used to do some cool stuff. So yeah, I'm going to talk about this in a moment. But first, let's see, how do we add a new language to this list, right? If we want to add a language that doesn't exist here, if you want to update an existing language, skip ahead because I'll be covering that a little later. There are chapters here in the video. But to add a new language, there are a couple of ways. The simplest way is to click the cog icon on any of the community translations and open translations folder. Then you'll see a list of languages right here. You add a new one, restart the game, and it will kind of work, but the game will be complaining that there's an unknown file. It will offer to delete it every time. So I prefer using a mod approach. So if you create a mod, you can put your language file in there, and the mod would sit outside the installation folder of the game, and it would be very easy to update, and the game will never delete or tamper with your translation file. So to do that, I hit tilde and let's create a mod. It's very easy. We type mod create, then the mod ID. I will create Lithuanian language mod because I'm Lithuanian, so let's type Lithuanian. And then after space, after the mod ID, we need to pass the mod name, which would be Lithuanian translation. I think it's correct. If we hit this, it opens a folder, and here we see a mod info file. We will need to edit it. Let's just open it in Notepad. And the one thing we have to change is core translation. We have to set this to true. If we don't do this, it will not work. The rest is probably fine. After you do this, let's create a new folder, called it translations. Enter it, and let's create a new text file. Let's call it lithuanian.csv. It's going to be empty. Once we restart the game, there's one step we have to do. We have to go to mods and enable the new mod because it's disabled by default. Any new mod is disabled by default. So we just have to quickly restart one more time. It is a little annoying, but you only have to do this once. All right, now we can see that Lithuanian translation is enabled. And if we go to settings, language, we're going to find Lithuanian here in the list, and the translation progress is 0. So first of all, we're going to click use and activate it. We have to restart again, but again, just once. Now it says that translation is 0% complete, but that's fine. And if we go to settings, language, we can see that the selected language is Lithuanian, and if we click the cog icon, we can generate the validity report. What that does, it creates a folder with the issues file, TODO CSV file, and the README. I suggest to open up the README and read through it. It's going to give you the steps that I'm going to do right now, but if you forget, you can always just look into the README file and it will tell you what to do. So the main file we're going to be working with is Lithuanian_TODO. I would like to maybe ask you to make a copy of it for your own convenience and rename it to something like Lithuanian work in progress, because the TODO file could be replaced every time we do update validity report. It will overwrite the TODO file. So if you accidentally say add some translations into the TODO and run the update again, it will overwrite your work. So that's not good. That's why I like to have like a separate file right here. Now you can open this file in, if you open it in Notepad. I highly recommend never doing this because there's like lots of quotes used for escaping, and if you would be using an editor that is just like a plain text editor, you will not have a good time editing the translations. So I suggest using something specialized for CSV. And there are two good options, both of them free and available for anyone, or at least for most. One is Google Sheets. Import this file into Google Sheets, edit it there, and then export it by doing file download as comma separated values, and you will download the CSV file. Another option that I will be using right now is a piece of software called Tablecruncher, tablecruncher.com. It's free and open source. You can download it for Windows, Linux, Mac. It's a little clunky at times, but it does the job. So let's use this. First, we have to copy the path where the translations are and hit open right here. Paste the path. And now we can open the work in progress file. Now, once we open this file, let's maximize it. And let's expand these columns a little bit. So this is the part where you are going to be like updating an English translation. And for this reason, the file that the system creates for you contains the English column. This is something new. Previously, you would have to open the English and your translation side by side, and you would have to compare keys. So now it's going to be much more convenient because the English translation will be right there next to the translation that you're going to have to write. So let's add a couple. I'm going to add some short ones. And you don't really have to do this in sequence. You know what, let's add one translation that we'll be able to see. So let's translate current game settings in the settings menu right here. So if I translate this, then if the language works, we're going to be able to see it. So let's find data find, and let's search for current game settings. It's going to be this one. Current game settings. All right, so I've added a translation here. We can save this file. Let's close this. And now, once you've edited the work in progress file, you can click this cog again. And you can see here, there's an option to integrate Lithuanian work in progress CSV. If you click that, you can see that the Lithuanian community has moved from 0% to 1%, and that the Lithuanian CSV file was generated. This Lithuanian CSV file, if we quickly open it in Notepad, is going to contain only the translations that I have added, and it doesn't contain the English column anymore. So this Lithuanian CSV, you should move it into the mod if you want to like try it. So if you go to open directory in mods and go to translations here, I'm going to overwrite the Lithuanian CSV that I have in the mod with the one that was generated when I did the integration, right? So now it's 1 kilobyte. If I quickly restart the game. All right, so if we go to settings, you can see here it says žaidimo sesijos nustatymai, which is current game settings in Lithuanian, more or less. And again, we can keep going. Say hit update validity report, it will open this document. So let's again delete the work in progress file, duplicate the to do, rename it to work in progress, open it with Tablecruncher, and you can see that the translations that I have added the last time are no longer in this one. Because this file will only contain the translations that are missing. So we're moving to a point to like how to update existing translations, right? So let's say you want to continue translating German. It's 89% complete. So if you go here and do generate validity report on German, it will create the issues file, which will contain the things that are wrong with the translation. But you don't really have to look at the issues unless you are lost to, like, if you don't understand why something doesn't work in your translation, and if some key that you keep translating gets blanked out and put into to do, then you could check the issues. Usually it will be like mismatch of some tags or something like that. So again, we copy this to-do file into work in progress, because if we don't, it could be overwritten next time we do update validity report. Then we can open this with the app of our choice, either Google Docs, or in my case, I'm going to use Tablecruncher. The link is in the description. And let's open the German work in progress file. And here you can see that this is short. Well, not too short, but it's 870 lines. So this is only the lines that need retranslating. Now, a couple of notes. Never edit anything except for the translation column. Keep the version as it is. Don't update it. Comment also, don't change it. It's just for your convenience. It will also, the comment will contain the outdated translation if the version has changed. So you can see how it was translated before, and you can see the English version right here, and then you can conveniently just update the blank field right here to put in the new translation. So when you're done adding these fields, you can also just do partial update. You don't have to like translate the whole file. Once you translate a few things, let's do like test 1, 2, 3 in a couple of places just to quickly give it a try. So I've updated 5 fields, right? I'm saving this. Then we go back to the game, German, integrate German work in progress. And it creates a new German CSV file. And this German CSV file is the file you have to move manually into the translations. So to find translations, you can also hit the cog and open translations folder. So this is the community translations folder. And then if you open the German validation folder with to do and work in progress, you can take this German CSV file and drop it over here. But since I've added some just test translations, I'm not going to do it. But if you overwrite this, you can then contribute to Git repository, which you can find right here if you click the contribute a translation in the settings language page. And there's instructions on how to make a pull request and all that. All right, so that's it. That's how you work with new translation system. It's very convenient. You can use update validity report or generate validity report to create the to-do file. You copy the to-do file, modify it, then integrate it back using the integrate option that will be generated for every single file that has a CSV extension, except for the German CSV itself, because that is the output file and it's reserved. So don't name your work in progress as German.csv. That will not work. So other than that, yeah, that's all. Nothing else to add. And thank you so much for considering contributing to Stardeus with adding new languages and translating it to your own language. I really appreciate it a lot. It helps out, and it helps out other players as well. So thank you for doing this. Appreciate it, and have a nice day. See you in the next one.